When you experience a traumatic event. Was it a traumatic event? The September 11, 2001 terrorist attacks on the U.S. were traumatic events that produced enormous stress for millions of people. Many people, even those who were not nearby, suffered psychological effects from the attacks that lasted for months. Traumatic events don't have to happen on a scale as large as 9/11 to carry the same psychological effect. If you've been in a situation in which you experienced severe bodily harm or possibly a close call, or witnessed a serious injury or death of another, then you've experienced what is known as a traumatic event. Emergency workers also call these critical incidents. They produce traumatic stress, a condition that can lead to post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, if not properly addressed. Traumatic stress symptoms. Everyone reacts differently to traumatic events, but rarely does anyone escape without some measure of mental and physical upheaval. Common stress reactions to traumatic events include changes in appetite and digestive problems, headaches, anger, and hypervigilance. Others include difficulty sleeping, suspicion, depression, crying spells, feelings of powerlessness, feelings of being overwhelmed, moodiness and irritability, anxiety about the future, loss of concentration, worry, withdrawal from others, nightmares, and more. Managing traumatic stress. Experiencing traumatic stress symptoms should not cause you undue alarm. Rather, these responses should be seen as a precautionary indicator that you've been through something that is extraordinarily upsetting. Studies show that just as a physical injury should receive treatment, traumatic stress should be managed to prevent harmful effects on health and well-being. If stress symptoms emerge or linger after a traumatic event and you deny their existence or minimize their importance, you increase the risk of an acute stress reaction and a stress-induced illness. Fortunately, most people recover from traumatic stress symptoms, but some do not. These people may develop PTSD, a debilitating illness that follows a traumatic event. It is diagnosed when traumatic stress symptoms persist for more than 1 month after the event.